In today's news that no one asked for, um, I might be able to eat shrimp again. Anyways, so I used to love shrimp. I used to eat it all the time. And when I turned 21, suddenly, whenever I eat shrimp, I would break out in like little hives. And that was it, but I would still break out in hives. And so I finally had gotten tested. Um, and sure enough, it was confirmed that I was allergic to shrimp. But for some reason, like just shrimp. Like other shellfish was fine. So it was a very, very sad day in my life. Um, and here we are a decade later. And I figured, all right, let me go ahead and get my health checkup in order just because it's that time of the year. But I hadn't done an allergy testing since I was 21. And I'm like, I'm curious if there's some chance that I could eat shrimp again. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, to make a long story short, I went ahead and um, I had like a bigger reaction for dogs than shrimp. Mind you, I own a dog and I don't really get a reaction from her. I digress. So I tell the nurse, I'm like, is this the same measurement? Like food versus other stuff? And she's like, yeah. So she's like, it's interesting that you have such a low reaction for shrimp. But nurses, or I think that she was a nurse. Sorry, I forgot the profession wrong. Um, but it was one of those responses where she wanted to say something, but she's like, but we'll wait till the doctor comes back. And um, the doctor comes in and she's like, uh, you're borderline negative for shrimp. Like she pointed out too, she's like, you had a way bigger reaction for grass and for like dogs than shrimp. And I had also requested if I could get tested for crawfish because I love crawfish and that's been my uh, go to when I do crave shrimp. I just love crawfish, right? And she said, all right, you're negative for lobster, you're negative for clams, oysters, scallops. She's like, there's honestly no need for you to even do a crawfish test because you're good. She's like, the um, minimum to pass for a shrimp allergy, like the measurement of the prick test, is like 3 millimeters, and I just hit 3 millimeters for shrimp. Um, she said if it wasn't for the fact that I had reported hives in the past, like that alone, it would be negative. I think I heard correctly. All that to say, she's like, let's hold off on getting an EpiPen. She's like, uh, if you're up for it, we can do a food challenge. And it's like those things that they give little kids to kind of see where they stand with their allergy levels. They also do that for adults. So now I gotta go back in 2 weeks because I said yes to it expeditiously with a plate of shrimp and like work my way up to a full plate to see if I get a reaction at all. And if I don't, I can see some shrimp scampi in my future. um, or at the very least, and then I can't even talk this. I've never been so happy getting out of a doctor's office before. You don't understand. I used to eat all things shrimp, and then of course I stopped. Um, but it felt nice to hear that I didn't have to be so pressed about potential cross contamination because my reaction was like that little. Um, in the meantime, though, at least I know for sure I can have my lobster rolls and my crab legs. So best believe I'm gonna have that in my next seafood boil. So stay tuned. And yes, this was a worldwide announcement. I feel like if you suddenly became allergic to something that you loved your whole life, then you will get it. Yeah, that was my update for today.